p.m. on Monday as always. And hello to Facebook as well. I've got 2 devices going on. I'm getting pretty good at this, actually. I'm pretty proud of myself. Coming to you on a Monday with a little inspiration always around vision and purpose. And just want to let you know that I have a powerful, packed little message for you today, and I hope it resonates with you. So I'm just right now going to focus on one camera, and I'm sorry I'm going back and forth, but I hope you guys are all right, all good with that. So how many of you guys know about the book Think and Grow Rich? Drop in the comments and let me know that you have read this book. And if you have not, I am going to highly, and I'm bolding, underlining, highlighting the word highly, recommend that you get this book. It is a book that's been around since 1939, and it's all about how the millionaires and billionaires of the world have created wealth. Not just paychecks, not just getting by, but massive amounts of wealth. And wealth not only financially, obviously, because this is go around money, but how they've impacted the lives of other people and what they were willing to teach others to learn for themselves to create their own wealth. And it's not what people think. It's not a how do you do this, it's how do you think it to make it happen. So I am sharing a little bit about that today because I am actually being honored to get to be on the stage of the next Think and Grow Rich tour conference in Dallas this weekend. So if any of you are in the Dallas area, near the Dallas area, or hey, you want to hop on a plane and get somewhere where you need some inspiration from a lineup of amazing speakers, and I mean amazing. Get to Dallas this weekend. It's Friday and Saturday. I'll post in the links here when I'm done later. And hey, Shannon, how are ya? Make sure that when you go to register, that you enter my code VISION, and it will take $25 off the price. So get there. The first 25 people, I just decided to do this about an hour ago. First 25 people who get registered using my VISION code, I'm going to send you a free copy of my book, Vision is Victory. All right, so just want to share that out, and I'll share it again probably at the end. But hey, thanks everybody for hopping on. Good to see you guys this evening. Love having people here with me. So I want to talk about the first principle in the Think and Grow Rich book, and it's actually what I'm going to be sharing a lot about when I speak there on Friday. Is the first principle is that you have to have a burning desire. And literally in the book, you guys, they capitalize that word, both words of burning desire. And I remember the first time I read Think and Grow Rich that I loved that chapter so much. And the reason I love it so much is because it's what I teach. It's all about having a very big, bold vision. So I thought how I would talk about this today, and I'm going to break it down into 3 parts. The first part I want to tell you is what is a burning desire, because I'm going to guess that some people think they have it, but really don't. And the second reason I'm going to talk about burning desire is why you have to have one. And lastly, I'm going to give you 3 tips on how you can get one if you don't have one now. All right, so here's the thing. Let's define burning desire. When I talk to people about having a vision, most people will tell me that they have one, that they are pretty clear about what they want in their life, and yeah, they feel very confident that they have a strong vision. But when I test them, and my test is always, do you have it in writing? Do you have it with dates that you're going to achieve things? And is it in such detail that if I read it, it would just leap off the page to me? And most people tell me, no, they don't have that. And so what that tells me is they're probably running around thinking that they have a burning desire, but what they really have is things they want, things they're hoping for, things they're trying for, wishing for, let's just see how it goes kind of thing, and that is not a burning desire. So a burning desire, you guys, is something that you want, and I've said this before, you want this so bad. You eat, sleep, and breathe it. It literally becomes your single focus in life, and it becomes to where you can't imagine not going after this thing. It's something that is beyond you. I've said this before too, that in order to achieve a vision, you guys, you've got to have something that is outside of you, because unfortunately, because of our self-doubts, low self-confidence, all the lists, right? That we will quit on ourselves all day long. But having something that is a burning desire that is outside of you is another key element. So that burning desire, you guys, is just something that is non-negotiable. You're not hoping for it, not wanting for it, you're not trying for it. It is non-negotiable, like not optional that you don't achieve this thing. That's burning desire. So now that I've told you that, I want to kind of tell you why you need to have that. And there's so many reasons, but I picked 3. And the first one is that it keeps you self-motivated. It helps with self-motivation. So many times when I talk to people, they tell me that they need to have somebody that is standing over them all the time saying, hey, you need to go do that thing. I'm pushing you to go do that thing. Why haven't you done that thing? When I used to bring people into my first business, I would have people say, I'm so glad I'm on your team because I need you to kind of keep kicking me in the butt. And basically what that told me, you guys, is that they didn't have a big enough vision and a big enough burning desire. If they needed me to keep motivating them, tell them what to do, push them moving forward, there's a clue that there isn't a burning desire. There's a hope and a wish and a prayer. So the why is that you have to find something that no matter what, no matter who's in your life, who comes and goes, what structure you're working in or you're personally in, what's coincidentally happening in your life right now, you will stay on task because, again, it's non-negotiable, right? It's going to help you stay motivated. The second reason you need a burning desire, especially in this world that we have right now, is we need to stay focused. Huge problem with people not being able to stay focused, have the shiny, shining squirrel syndrome going on. They wake up thinking they're going to have a single focus, but by the end of the day, they've been like shotgun approach at all sorts of things. And what I know about having a burning desire, that your whole focus is so much on that one thing that you don't tend to lose your focus and you don't tend to get distracted going all over the map, right? So it really cleans up your life a whole lot. And the third reason you need to have a burning desire is that you need to stay in the energy that is resonating to attract those things to get you to where you want to go. I have learned so much about this year, you guys, and really the Think and Grow Rich book is all about it. Hey, Shani and Eric, how you doing? Hey, Kenny, I saw you a minute ago. There's a whole lot that you can learn about being in the right energy and the right vibration. And when you are focused on that one thing that you intend to attract, what starts happening is the universe starts lining up with you, and all of a sudden, all those things that you didn't think were possible start showing up. It's magical. This is truly where the magic is, you guys. When you are at that vibration and you are staying focused in that energy, all sorts of crazy stuff starts to happen. Start learning more about that. And I said, Think and Grow Rich, the book talks a lot about it. So those are the 3 reasons why you have to have a burning desire. The 3 tips I want to give you on how to get one is going to take some work. And it's nothing that I haven't said to you before, but here's the 3 things I can tell you right now, especially if you are really struggling thinking that you don't have one. The reason you may not think that you have one, if that's you, is that you have so been far removed from your authentic self for so long that you can't hear that voice anymore. I promise you, at one point in your life, you guys, you had a burning desire for something. You knew authentically what you were purposed to do. Hey, Julie. Unfortunately, a lot of us in this very, very noisy world have stopped listening to that voice. So the first tip I'm going to give you is that you've got to find some space in your day and in your life, you guys, to get some quiet time in. Because it's only in the stillness can you listen to that little voice that's tapping at your heart that is trying to tell you, here's the thing I know you want the most. And if you tap into this and stay with me, we're going to start making it happen. So as far removed as you are from what you think is your burning desire is how much more time you need to be giving yourself quiet time right now. That is the first step. You can't do this without it, you guys. We can't get up and run with our hair on fire all day long thinking that our purpose is just going to magically show up at the front door, because it's inside that counts. It's inside where it is, and it's inside where you need to look and go back to it. All right? So, first tip is you got to get quiet. The second tip is that you've got to slow down. You've got to really slow down, because what's going to happen next is you're going to need to take some time to get it written. Obviously, you guys knew I was going to say that, right? Because if it's all just rolling around in your head with all that other stuff that's going on in there, it's going to get trapped there, and it's got a great big fog in front of it. So we have to slow down in order, number one, to be listening to our heart every day, and number two, we've got to get this in writing so that we can flesh out a plan around it. You know, having the burning desire, you guys, and just calling it out doesn't mean it's just going to magically happen. The next thing we have to do, of course, is put a plan around that burning desire, right? So we've got to slow down, get the plan on paper, and every single day, and they talk about this in the book a lot too, and Think and Grow Rich, saying your affirmations out loud every morning and every night. And there's some really good tips in the book on how to do that. Okay, so get quiet, listen to your heart, slow down so you can take some time to really, really put this into your daily activity. And here's the last thing I want to give you is you've got to fan the flames of that burning desire. Fanning the flames means several different things to me. It means that I need to listen to something inspirational every single morning. I do devotionals. I listen to podcasts. I listen to meditation. I spend a lot of time fanning the flames of my desire so that I don't run straight into a day that might, try and trip me up with a lot of distractions so that I can keep on task, right? The other reason that I have to do that, you guys, is because I need to also, one of the ways I fan the flames is I've got to stay around people who have burning desires themselves and they're going after it every single day because they inspire me. So if you don't have those kinds of people in your world, you guys, this is the time where you really need to put some of those people in your front row. And I'm going to really give you a challenge this week to take a look at the people that you spend the most amount of time with and see if they've got their own burning desires, they're staying focused on where they're going, and they are an inspiration for you. And also I'm going to challenge you to look in the mirror and see if you're doing that for anybody else. If you don't feel you are, then we're going to go back all the way to what I said at the beginning, as you probably don't know what your burning desire is right now and you're not following it. So fanning the flames looks like lots of different things, you guys, but I don't know if you guys have ever heard the term hot coals stay hotter when they're together. That's what I mean by fanning the flames. And I mentioned this a few minutes ago when I started this live, that I am very honored to get to speak on stage at the next Think and Grow Rich conference in Dallas, Texas, this Friday and Saturday. And I can't recommend it enough. I saw this here in Arizona in June, met the people who are running it, told them that I wanted to be involved, and it just was amazing. And it's an amazing lineup of speakers talking about wealth and all of the things that I'm talking to you about right now. So I hope that if you're in the area, or even if you're not, you need to go someplace this weekend to find your burning desire, fan the flames, take some action, go to Dallas, Texas, for Friday and Saturday. And you can find the information. I'll again post this here in the link when I wrap this up. It's www.tgrworldtour.com. And when you click on the Dallas one, you can enter Vision, all caps Vision, and it takes $25 off the price for being my guest. And the first 25 people who buy tickets gets a free copy of my book, Vision is Victory. I'll stick it in the mail to you right away. All right, so I just want to hop on and just talk more about why you need to have a burning desire, you guys. Now more than ever in this world, we have a lot of people that are choosing to just lead very mediocre, it's okay kind of lives. And even though you feel like you're comfortable in that, it's not about you, right? This is about how we affect other people. And the reason you have to find that burning desire is because I truly believe that not only were you sent here for that burning desire to bless you, but really you were sent here for a bigger purpose. And if you don't carry out your purpose, everybody else loses. So again, make it about somebody else. Hey, Andrea, how are you? Attach it to something that is way, way bigger than you so that you won't quit. And fan the flames, you guys. Get around some other people that are doing the same thing. Hey, if you also are not getting a weekly vision check email from me, where I share more tips and tricks and encouragement and upcoming events, go to my website right now, careyconley.com, and a pop-up will come up that will ask you if you want to give us your email and get those weekly vision checks. They're totally free and just there for you and your inspiration. So thanks for everybody who hopped on live. If you watch the replay, let me know you were here. I always love to know who joined us, both on Facebook and Instagram. And thank you, Shani. I always appreciate you being here. So yeah, let me know that this helped you today, all right? Go with the burning desire, you guys. You can't lose. Talk to you later.